I'm a fisherman, that's all I am. Born on the blue and the deep. My father's pride, rocked by the tide, with the seagulls sang me to sleep.
You get a fish, Grace? You want to follow me up to Diana? Okay. Catch a fish. Catch a fish. All right, we're on the Newhalen. We're about the 7th of July. Look at that beautiful water behind us. We've got about, the last 2 days, we've got about 25 fish. Diana's fishing upriver. We'll go see how she's doing. You got to be legal on these fish, so you got to kind of entice them to hit the fly. Beautiful river. Beautiful evening on the Newhalen. Okay, Roxy and we're gonna go through the bear brush, aren't we, girl? It's buggy. It's full of white socks. A lot of mosquitoes. You just bug dope up, and away you go. A lot of bear through here, so we just got to make noise and watch for Yogi. Yogi, you know, I mean, you got to watch for Yogi, but I got a 44. I could at least make some noise. May not stop him, but at least I got a little protection. Newhalen River. The water's pretty high right now. And it's been high. Record snowfall and pretty warm weather, so the snow belt has been pretty aggressive. I don't know why. Get away from that water, dog. Roxy. Yeah, if she goes in that water, man, she's gonna be gone. Holy crap. You know, these little puppies at 4 months old, they're just fearless. They just kind of charge and play. Ruby. Boop, 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 boop. Shit, where is this dog? God damn it. Well, if she goes in, they'll hopefully pick her up downstream. I don't see her at all. Ah, shit. Well, hopefully she went down here and saw Diana, just took off after Diana. Yep, there's Ruby. She did. Ruby took off down here, saw Diana, and then just charged on in. Alright, I'm ready, Diana. Catch your fish.
And they're all ready here.
Yep. These fish are so thick in here when they're running that they really get competitive. And that's when you can get them to hit a little fly. When the fish get jammed in a little area like this, and they get really aggressive, and then they'll take the fly. And this little bright red fly comes down, and they get angry, and they just bang it. There you go. There's the fish. And there you got one. There she is. We'll get up here. There's a little sockeye. Yep. Right in the mouth. Those guys get stuck in a pool so thick they start getting aggressive, and they'll, you know, even though they're not feeding, they'll hit a lure. Now that's a nice, not a big sockeye, it's kind of a medium to small, but Diana did good. Let's see if she can get another one on. Man, look at that water boiling. That is just, I mean, that is just incredible. It's amazing these fish can forage all the way up there. And they've already gone up through the Kvichak, up through Lake Iliamna, and then they hit the Newhalen. Absolutely amazing. That is some mean water. Oh, Diana's got another one. Look at that rod bed.
Legal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Legal.
All right. Well, I gotta get out of the way. Drag it up on shore.
Right in the mouth.
Right in the mouth. But I gotta turn the camera off. I gotta cut it and bleed it. Always bleed the salmon, let them bleed. And then when you fillet them, there's no blood in the fillet, and you just end up with the super quality.
Caught that fish. Now Bruce has to bleed him. He's not a big one, but that's okay. Still good.
Best way to keep the meat fresh.
Nice silver color.
When you fillet them, there's no blood in the fillet. It's just really nice.
So he's bled. He's ours for keeping. There we go. Now here's the Newhalen. Fast, loud. Man, I'd hate to be out there. Okay, Bruce is picking up my fish. There he is.
That's a beautiful clean sign.
Yep.
Well, we're fishing for reds on January 7th on the Newhalen River. It's a tough fishery. They're spawning, but they're not feeding, and you can't snag them. So you got to entice them to take a lure, and we use little flies, little red and white flies. And you get them coming up these rivers. I mean, it is just a screaming river. And so the fish come up along the edges for the most part, and they drop into these little eddies to rest. And there's like 60 fish right in here. When you get a huge pull of fish, they really get aggressive, they get angry. So when you drop a little fly in front of them, they hit it. And that's the only way you can legally take a sockeye, is if it takes a lure, you know, in the mouth, and then you can land it. You can snag them all day long, you know, but that's not sportsmanship. That's not true fishing. Here we are in the Newhalen, enjoying some true Alaska fishing. Oh geez, they're just spinning through, and every once in a while you see the fins cutting the surface, and they're there. Ah, this is fantastic.
Done.
Alright, we'll bring them in. There we go. Another sockeye. How many fish did you catch altogether?
4.
4. What kind of fish?
Red salmon?
Red salmon, sockeye. Josh is still hitting it hard. Sunday morning we got ourselves 6 red so far. It's rain and it's cold today. Not going to stay out here for very long, not when it's cold and rainy. Okay, eastbound, headed back to Anchorage. Just a few miles from Lake Clark Pass.
And I swear that I'll quit, but by God, it's a fisherman's life. And I'm a fisherman, that's all I am. Born on the blue and the deep, my father's pride, rocked by the tide where the seagulls sang me to sleep. I was my father's pride, rocked by the tide where the seagulls, they sang me to sleep.